What's going on, everyone? It's Marcellus back with another video. Today, we really got to talk about Baby Doge because what just happened in Baby Doge could possibly be what makes Baby Doge 100x. And will Baby Doge just 100x in like a minute inside of a day, maybe 2 days? No, it's not going to happen like that. When I say 100x, I'm speaking inside of 1 year, maybe 2 years. But we know Baby Doge has the possibility to 100x. So what just happened is what we're going to be talking about. So definitely stick around to the end of the video. Leave a comment in the side of the comment section. Hit the like button and subscribe. Let me know what you all want me to go over next. And also, if you want to become a member of the channel, definitely go ahead and do that. I'll go over any crypto that the members want me to go over next. And remember, if it's not your keys, it's not your crypto. You're definitely going to want to check out the link in the description for that Ledger Nano X. And remember, I'm not a financial advisor. None of this is financial advice. So we're going to be going over two different things today. That's going to be the technical analysis, and then we're also going to be going over Baby Doge Swap. So first, we're going to go over Baby Doge Swap. So yes, as you can see, Baby Doge Swap, we just not had the AMA. They talked about the Baby Doge Swap the whole time. So we got to talk about this because this is really big. A lot of stuff was revealed, and unfortunately, they haven't dropped the notes yet for the Baby Doge Swap AMA. But when it actually drops all the notes for it and the pinpoint, I'm going to go ahead and pull it up so I can have everything right there. And I'll make a whole nother video on this. So whenever they drop if they drop it at midnight and I'm still awake, I'm making another video at midnight to let you know all of the questions that were answered and also asked. Also, over here though, this is something that Ultra243 posted. So big shout out to Ultra243 for posting this about Baby Doge Swap. And it pretty much has like a whole rundown about Baby Doge Swap and really what's going to be going on with. Like when you see the DeFi protocols we got going on with Baby Doge Swap, it's pretty much a DeFi exchange, and they mention it here. So the first thing says this: what do we do? So as you can see over here, this is Baby Doge Swap, and it looks pretty good. Like everything looks pretty good over here. So it says at its core, Baby Doge Swap is a decentralized exchange that was specifically developed to let users swap tokens developed on the Binance Smart Chain, the BNB chain. So yes, it's for BNB only. And over here, you can see any token that follows the BEP20 token standard can be bought, sold, or traded on Baby Doge Swap. So that's a pretty big statement there, all BNB BEP20 tokens. So we're going to have a lot of different things trying to get up on Baby Doge Swap. And this is going to be really good. This is going to be really good for the whole Baby Doge ecosystem. And yes, I said Baby Doge ecosystem, not just Baby Doge, because now we have a whole ecosystem forming here inside of Baby Doge. Because what we're about to talk about after all this, yeah, you're about to see we have a whole ecosystem being formed here. So over here, you can see what you can leverage. So Baby Doge Swap is a very fast and affordable swap known as Automated Market Maker AMM, built on the Binance Smart Chain. So it says over here, we have created the ability to offer your community as low as 0% fees. That is really huge, 0% swap fees. So over here, you can see we have developed full self-service farming. Full self-service farming. I want to say that again. Farming, full self-service farming, and staking as a service so you can add a utility to your project and provide rewards to your community and create stronger decentralized liquidity. This is huge. The farming and staking is literally what projects like is literally the biggest projects, the biggest utility based projects are doing farming and staking. And that's because passive income is literally key. Like nothing matters inside of this world to a lot of people, including myself, only just the financial freedom that you can get from investing into stuff like this. So Baby Doge is literally what matters the most in the world right now. I'm just kidding, but still, Baby Doge matters a lot. But look, this is huge because you got to think about it. Like this is passive income at its finest, like staking and farming all in one. So this is huge. I'm gonna be putting a lot of money inside the staking, a lot of money inside the farming. I'm probably just gonna go ahead and throw all my Baby Doge in there because imagine having 20K in Baby Doge, just earning like $100 a day, just chilling. 20K in Baby Doge, pulling in $100 a day. Yeah, you may have to pay some fees here and there, but hey, if you have it on Ethereum and you have those NFTs, then you can waive that whole fee goodbye. But anyways, let's keep moving on with this. So over here, you can see you can also offer staking as a service to those who stake NFTs. So that's pretty big. The people who stake NFTs, that's huge. It says you can also offer staking as a service, so those who stake NFTs can be rewarded. So yeah, that's pretty big as well. And then you can see over here, Baby Doge secret sauce. Yeah, they got the secret sauce for Baby Doge. They said is its underlying liquidity. And you got to think, 5% of every transaction is going to the liquidity. So that's pretty significant. And just for all the people out there who are new, who don't know about Baby Doge, yes, 5% of every transaction is going to liquidity. And on top of that 5%, also 5% is being burned and redistributed back to the holders, the burn wallet being a holder in itself. So that 5% is also going to the burn wallet and to all the holders, and then 5% is going to be added to the liquidity pool for every transaction. So Baby Doge is big on liquidity. We have one of the biggest liquidity pools. So I'm not gonna make a false statement, but we have a huge liquidity pool. I was about to say the biggest liquidity pool on the Binance Smart Chain, which we may be close to that. I don't know about PancakeSwap and all that. I don't know. Maybe not, but we have a huge liquidity pool and probably one of the biggest on the Binance Smart Chain. I'm gonna have to do more research on that though. But let's talk about another thing here with the Baby Doge swap. So we already went over this whole page, which is a lot to go over. It says over here though, it has one of the large liquidity pools. So the higher the liquidity for your project means lower slippage for larger buyers and lower price declines when there are large sales. So if you have a lot of liquidity in a project, pretty much, you're whenever people are selling, it's not going to drop. It's hard. So it's just not going to crash when someone sells $1 million because we have millions in liquidity, right? And then you have over here, they also mentioned the higher the liquidity for your project means the lower the slippage. I remember with the Baby Doge, when I bought, I put it at 0.01. And yeah, it went through. All you got to do is change the one at the end of your Baby Doge, and then boom, change that zero to a one. And then now you have a 0.01 slippage. So yeah, that's a pretty good trick right there. And a few other things here about the Baby Doge swap. Let's go over here to the next page that they got here. Over here, it says on $100,000 buy, as much as $300 could be taken from your users due to fees. So we offer the ability for you to set this rate. So lower swap fees for the community, ability to create staking rewards for your community and self-serve, an ability to reward liquidity providers who stake your token with liquidity, creating a more decentralized liquidity market for your token, and put your project in front of one of the largest online communities in crypto. And what they're talking about are the actual projects that are getting listed on the Baby Doge. All this stuff is going to really benefit them as well. And you got to think about it, like when the staking, the farming comes out, it's not like you're only going to be able to stake Baby Doge on the Baby Doge swap. Like they're going to have other stuff. Look, ability to create staking rewards for your community. They're talking about other projects here. So when they're saying you can create staking rewards for your community, they're not just saying for Baby Doge Army. They're not just saying staking Baby Doge coin and earn Baby Doge coin. Like, yeah, you can do that. And that's probably what I'm going to be doing. But watch, if PancakeSwap gets added on there, now you can probably do some farming and staking with PancakeSwap. And then all the other cryptos, if they offer farming and staking on Baby Doge Swap. So this is going to be pretty big. Farming and staking itself is like one of the largest things in crypto that's going to be big. You know, banks are really terrified of this whole DeFi space, and Baby Doge is going to be taking over this space. So yeah, we got a lot of good stuff going on with the Baby Doge swap. Now, this is the next thing over here is talking about services. So you can see staking slash farming. I've been talking about this. This is a very significant. This is one of the biggest things about Baby Doge swap, and one of my most favorite things about the Baby Doge swap is the staking and the farming. This is literally going to change everything. There's people who are making $1,000 a day on PancakeSwap. Imagine those same people coming over to Baby Doge and putting their hundreds of $1,000s, their millions of dollars, their $20,000, whatever they have. Imagine them putting it in a Baby Doge swap. That's helping grow our ecosystem. That's helping grow Baby Dogecoin. Is going to go to the moon. So, anyways, create staking rewards for your community by providing incentives to users who stake their tokens for a minimum amount of time. Create a liquid market for your token by creating self-serve liquidity mining campaigns. This consists of providing a reward token to those who stake liquidity pools. So, let's say you stake your Baby Doge. Now they may have a pair with BUSD, so you may get your rewards in BUSD, which I actually prefer. I would rather get those BUSD rewards than other coins, either Baby Doge or BUSD. If it's not Baby Doge or BUSD, I don't want the rewards. It's got to be one of those, or BNB, something like that. Or maybe if there's a good project that joins Baby Doge, then that joins the Baby Doge swap, then I maybe do that. But anyways, over here it says create a farm or a pool with a different reward token, so you do not have to saturate your project's circulating supply while growing your project liquidity. So there's a lot of options here with the Baby Doge swap. Like the farming and liquidity is my favorite thing. I'm gonna say that over and over again. Now over here, token listing And yeah, we already know tokens can get listed on here, but I'm gonna go over this. It says we offer the ability for your community to have 0% swap fees when you add and lock liquidity in our swap. Projects are eligible to receive co-marketing. I almost said coin marketing, but yeah, co-marketing assistance slash social media strategy. So contact the team for more info. That's what they're saying. They're saying lower fees than Pancake Swap and Uniswap when holding Baby Doge tokens or forming a partnership with Baby Doge Swap. So if you own Baby Doge tokens and they also form a partnership with Baby Doge Swap, then there will be lower fees for swapping their coins on there. So over here, offering trading competitions to your holders to boost engagement. So they're also offering trading competitions like how Qcoin does. And then over here, buy quickly with our fiat on ramp solution option. So you can buy directly with fiat on ramp. So that's pretty cool as well. They'll probably use something like Simplex or something like that. And then over here, you can see provide passive income to your community by staking and farming opportunities. Passive income is literally everything. So yeah, that's definitely like huge. Anyways, over here it says how you can benefit ability to offer new and exciting features to your token, expand your footprint with co-marketing and social media strategy, save your holders money with no fees and slash lower fees, be a part of a dynamic community. So yeah, there's a lot of good stuff going on with Baby Doge Swap. And yeah, I'm really excited here. And like I said, whenever we come out with this AMA, or whenever we come out with the points for the AMA, I'm gonna immediately make a video for you all and talk about the points all individually instead of just going over what Baby Doge Swap has going on. But yeah, we're gonna talk about all that individually. Now, also over here, you can see we burned 14.85K dollars today. That's $14,000. That's a lot of money. So over here, you can also see that equals about 10.04 trillion Baby Doge, and that was in the last 24 hours. So we burned a good amount of Baby Doge in the last 24 hours, and we got a lot of new holders overnight. And it's about a good 400 new holders, somewhere around 400 new holders overnight. So that's pretty good. We're at 159, or at 1,596,014 holders, and almost at 1.6 million holders. So that's all good right now. The crypto market is, getting back in its bullish bag again. You can see Ethereum up 7.4%. All these other things are only up like 2.7% for Bitcoin, 1.7% for BNB. Ethereum being the outlier is just going crazy right now. And Ethereum Classic has been going crazy for a while. So, anyways, also over here, you can see Baby Doge is not, up too much right now, but it is moving sideways. But like I said, we're going to talk about this technical analysis because I just noticed something in Baby Doge that's actually very important. So if you look at this, you can see that we're now back above our 1250 support. So, well, our resistance and our support, because when we're up is our support, when we're down is our resistance. Now we're above it, so it's now used as our support. So this 1250 support line, you can see we're having a little bit of a hard time trying to get above it, but watch this consolidation phase. Watch how we're never breaking out the top of this trend line for our consolidation triangle. You can see we're not breaking out the top of that trend line at all. Neither are we breaking out the bottom of this trend line. We're literally touching it every single time. So you could probably expect Baby Doge to do something like this. So you could probably expect Baby Doge to continue to, trickle between this, drop below the 1250 support again, maybe hit 1200 flat, and then still trading between this before it decides whether or not it's going to become bullish or bearish. But yeah, we just have to wait to see whether or not it's going to become bullish or bearish. Now, we can speculate, but we can never 100% know whether it's going to be bullish or bearish. So let's speculate. You can see over here, and like I said, I'm not a financial advisor. None of this is financial advice. You can see over here, though, on the bottom of the oscillator, you see there is some selling volume. So the selling has came back in. So obviously, we're getting rejected at the top of this trend line. So now what you're going to see is Baby Doge trickle back down below that 1250 support. But more than that, you can see the 24-hour market control is in control by the bears by 60%. So overall, the crypto market is still a little bit bearish, but Baby Doge in itself is probably going to break past Bitcoin and stuff. So I'm going to do a Bitcoin technical analysis as well. But just know the Bitcoin one probably doesn't matter as much as Baby Doge, because with the Baby Doge swap coming out soon and it being inside the testing mode right now, this is literally free reign for us to start rising and building up that momentum to start our bull run again. So we have a huge possibility to do that. Now, look, if we break out of this trend line for our consolidation, we do have immediate resistance at 1330. So we would probably end up stopping there. And then we have another resistance at 1430. So I've been mentioning these in all my previous videos because we're still using those as our resistance areas. And I've been mentioning these supports down here because they're still our supports. You can still see that we still have that 1140 support. So you still want to be diligent about that. You still want to watch it. And also, if you look over here, you see the 4 hour chart is still doing the same thing. We still have that support line. And yeah, we're still like moving on the same path right here with Baby Doge. So nothing too new right now going on other than what's going on inside of the consolidation pattern. And that is us trickling down here to the end of this. So it's very important because when we trickle down to the end of this consolidation pattern, then we're going to know whether or not we go bullish or bearish, because whatever it does is going to do it huge. So you can also see over here in the oscillator for the 4 hour chart, all this is selling, right? So all the way back here from the 24th of July to all the way up here to the 4th of August, we were selling out in Baby Doge. And now you see that's kind of on the upside here. Very small purchasing volume up here, but it's still purchasing. It's still buying volume. So you still want to watch out for that. Now, when you look at the 4 hour chart, you see that we're bearish by 80% in the last 24 hours. But for the 15M chart, it was bearish by 60%. So that's just to give you some perspective on what's going on right now in the crypto market. So you can still see a rejection here at the red supply and demand area of less demand. So we're still getting rejected at this resistance here, but I still have confidence that Baby Doge is going to break out positively. And this is the Bitcoin technical. You can see it over here. Bitcoin just now bounced off of our support line, and that was at 22.7K. I've been mentioning this for a while. So we bounced off that 22.7K for support. But also, before we did that bounce, we also bounced off the 22.4K support. What did I say yesterday and the day before that and the day before that? We're going to bounce off that 22.4K support. I actually mentioned it every single day. I've been talking about this 22.K or 22.4K support for a while. And now we're getting bouncing off of our 23.2K resistance. So now we're bouncing off that resistance. And look, you can see over here on the oscillator, we had a bullish signal. Our selling was starting to wane down and become less and less, which was a bullish signal. But notice how we peaked out here on the oscillator on this overbought area. What comes after overbought areas, we always have selling. So expect Bitcoin to, sell off a little bit, probably down to like 22.9K at the bottom of the supply and demand area. Very lightly shaded, very dim, which means that there's not much resistance that's going to be going on there. So we're going to hit some support and then have another rise from there inside of Bitcoin. You can even see in the 24-hour market control for Bitcoin, it's bullish by 60%, right? But there's something really important you want to look at here for the Bitcoin technical. Notice how I said yesterday that the 22.4K was going to be our support. And notice how we bounced off that support. The reason why I said this is because of this. Let's go over here in our 4 hour chart and look at this. I've been mentioning this for the last few days, really for the last week. Look, all of our bottoms are becoming higher. We're having higher lows. Every single time we're having higher lows, and we're having higher highs. So I mentioned in my previous videos that what's going to happen next with Baby Doge, once you see it actually hit this support line, you're going to see it rising up from there because it's not going to immediately break down below that support. And I also mentioned if it immediately breaks below the support line, I know it's kind of crooked, but I said if it immediately breaks below the support line, then what's going to happen is that you're going to see Baby Doge, or you're going to see Bitcoin going all the way back down to about 20K flat, about 20.7K or 20K flat. And we did not immediately break below that. So that's why you didn't see it continue to just take a huge dive downwards. We actually hit that support and then we started to become bullish and rising again. So I just think it's really significant that Bitcoin has hit all of these supports, right? Bitcoin has hit all of them and not went below any of them. It's not dropped below any of these supports. So it's been steady creating higher lows. This is very bullish. It's been steady creating higher lows since back here. That's why I've been preaching that I believe that Bitcoin has already bottomed out. I've been preaching that I believe that the whole crypto market has already bottomed out. But remember, I'm not a financial advisor. None of this is financial advice. But you can tell higher lows every single time. We have not went below these higher lows. We've just been doing it faithfully. And now look at where we're setting up here. Now we have another higher low that we're potentially setting up here for Bitcoin. So, like I said, there's a huge possibility for Bitcoin to break out and become bullish. But right now, we're just going to have to wait to see if we do go below this support, because we still have the possibility of going below 22.4K support. Even though we didn't go below the 22.4K support earlier yesterday, we still have that possibility to do it if we get rejected here like we just did. Because we did just now get rejected at about 23.2K. So if we can't pass 23.2K and you see Bitcoin dropping down again, then you're going to see it going below this 22.4K support. So hopefully we don't, but hey, if it does, then it's just another buying opportunity. But hey, this is all I got for you all today. Like I said, I'm going to do a whole nother video on the Baby Doge AMA, the Baby Doge Swap AMA, and I'm going to go over all the bullet points that they put on there. But for now, we're just going to have this video. So definitely hit the like button and subscribe. Leave a comment in the comment section. And remember, if it's not your keys, it's not your crypto. So you're definitely going to want to go ahead and get a Ledger Nano X or a S. Link in the description. Remember, I'm not a financial advisor. None of this is financial advice. As always, I'll be back with another video.